Okay, Ugandan people or Ugandan citizens who were staying and working from South Africa, who can be called Ugandan Returnees from South Africa, have been taken to Kyankwanzi for integration process. Many people did not understand this, and they have affiliated this move into a political move, and indeed the country didn't do, or government didn't do much to sensitize or inform people the reason as to why these returnees were to be taken for such a patriotic and integration process to such a people. Now, I think today, let me take this opportunity to explain. I'm not a government official, neither do I speak on behalf of the government, but at least as far as I'm concerned, I have proper knowledge about international relations and the part of the law under which such a people can be taken for such a program. It is not by force, neither is it to torture, but it is necessary that if people of such a kind have been returned to a society, they need to be consoled and consolidated, and also to be initiated back in the country's system, and also orient them into about the society where they are going to go and integrate. And remember, many of these people who have been living in South Africa had taken a lot of years, or very many years, without returning back. Others had developed or had invested most of their development in South Africa, and now they were returned back to Uganda with nothing. So this means that such a group or such a people are really stressed, and they have a psychological problem which really requires the government in conjunction with very many agencies within the country to really meet and program and counsel these people, so that they can know that where they have come from, they were in diaspora, and now they are back home, and we still need them. They are still part of us. What probably some of them had hated the country, thinking that Uganda is bad, maybe to hunt them down, maybe politically, and so on and so forth. So, indeed, they needed to be brought back, their hearts to be counseled, and then sensitized and taught about the new process in the country, because many of them left years ago. They have produced children who have never come back to Uganda. It is their first time to land or to come back to a country where they are going to start now a new life, and a new life forever. Because I'm sure these Ugandans might not go back to South Africa unless otherwise. So I think, to me, instead of us affiliating this or attaching it to politics, let's first appreciate the government that it has really given them that orientation program, so that they can really, those who had political differences and they were in South Africa thinking, let them speak whatever they can, they will never come back home, and what. So the time has come, they came back home, and all the country needs is to welcome them and sensitize them, and also give them all details and training they need to be initially integrated in the society without any problem. So I think people who think maybe the government is using this opportunity to change those who were for NUP or FDC or any other party to change them into NRM, I think that is also not true. Even if it is true, if someone is for NUP or for FDC or DP, which is not a crime. Anybody, you are allowed to be where you are. And I'm sure among these, there are people, even for NRM, there are those who don't even have any party they support, but indeed they had to go and go through this political, this social integration scheme, so that they know where they are going, that people will welcome them, people will love them, so they have nothing to worry. Only that the government has really to bring their hearts together to love their country, Uganda, since East-West home is the best. Home will always welcome you. However much you have moved countries, neighboring countries, diaspora, you have completed or finished all countries in the world, but home will always welcome you back without any trouble. Even Lumbuye himself can come back and doesn't face any problem, because Uganda is for us all Ugandans, regardless of political affiliation, regardless of political party, because these political parties are just for politics. But besides politics, we are Ugandans. We are one. We are brothers and sisters, and therefore we are one. So for those who think that it was not, or this program was uncalled for, they shouldn't have taken them to Kyankwanzi for patriotic training and social integration scheme. I think you need to calm down and seek for more information about that. Also, government should learn to answer public calls where you see that people in the public have started to complain over something that maybe they did not understand well, wrong information, so they need to be really given time and you explain what exactly is happening, what exactly is taking place with the country on that particular subject matter that people are complaining about. So the government spokesperson should have come out and told the public that wait, this is not about politics, this is not about us changing or converting the returnees from their original political parties to our party. So, so that really people can calm down, and also those who have relatives and maybe they think otherwise, their hearts should calm down, so that they know that soon or later their fathers, their parents, their children, or their relatives, their friends are soon coming back home. Because many were waiting for these relatives to come, but they were shocked only to find that these people were driven from Entebbe Airport direct to Kyankwanzi, so that they undergo that social integration scheme and the patriotic training and so on and so forth. So to me, that's what I think as a political student, a political science student, a law student, and a lawyer, actually, no longer a law student, as a lawyer, as a political scientist at the same time. That's what I think took place. So calm down and take it easy. Your relatives and friends will come back home after being integrated with you. They are simply training them how these people should deal with you. All should live with you. Okay, excuse me. So, after these people have known how to deal with you, how to live with you in the society, how to adapt with the new environment, because I have seen some of them are saying they have spent 40 years, they have spent 35 years, they have spent many, many years. Some of them were born in South Africa. They have never stepped their feet in Uganda. So, indeed, they needed this integration process so that they know exactly that they are welcomed back home. They should also, those who had political threats, they needed this so that they tell them, you are our children, you are our brothers, you are our sisters and children and friends. Therefore, we are all Ugandans. We have no problem with you. Come back home, follow the law that you have found in place. No problem that will come in your way. So that's what I think it is. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Tap on that subscribe button so that you can get more videos. Like and share.